Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Đồng Nai Radio and Television Stations. Here's the news today. Yesterday afternoon, Comrade Nguyễn Phú Cường, member of the Central Committee of the party, chairman of the Finance and Budget Committee of the National Assembly on the behalf of the first delegations of Đồng Nai province, visited and presenting 100 TED gifts to workers who have difficult circumstances in Đồng Nai province. The Provincial National Assembly Deputy Unit No. 1 coordinated with Biên Hòa City to distribute gifts to disadvantaged people in Biên Hòa City and children orphan parents after the recent COVID-19 epidemic. Each gift is worth 1.3 million Vietnam dong, including cash and gifts. On the same day, Mr. Nguyễn Phú Cường and the Vietnam General Confederations of Labor met and gave gifts to workers in difficult circumstances and could not return to their hometown to celebrate it. This is a warm gesture, a tradition of Vietnam people showing that good leaves protect poor leaves. The chairman of Finance and Budget Committee of the National Assembly also wished workers in Đồng Nai a healthy, prosperous New Year and welcome happy, peaceful, and thrifty Tet. According to the plan, on the occasions of Lunar New Year 2023, airlines will operate about 950 to 990 flights per day, increasing about 1.7 million seats on domestic route to meet the needs of the people. After two quiet test seasons due to the impact of the COVID-19 epidemic, this year is the peak period for the sudden increase of the number of passengers. In this situation, congestions at major airports is inevitable, and flight delay and cancellations are unavoidable. In order to better serve the travel needs of people, airlines have allocated resources, increased the exploitations of flights at night, especially increased the exploitations of late and nighttime flights from Tân Sơn Nhất Airport to local airports, with safety criteria minimizing delay and flight cancellation. In the report, Vietnam's Economy 2022 and Prospect for 2023, the Central Institute for Economic Management said that Vietnam's economy outlook in 2023 is influenced by many factors, and if continued to rapidly reform and increase productivity, Vietnam's economy can grow by more than 6.8%. Accordingly, economic growth will depend significantly on the ability to diversify export markets, take advantage of opportunity from FATs, and handle risks associated with trade technology confrontations between superpower countries and downward trend of currencies in the regions against the USA. With the above factors, the Central Institute of Economic Management forecasts two scenarios to update Vietnam's economic forecast in 2023. Scenario 1, GDP grow at 6.47%, average inflation 4.08%, trade surplus of $5.64 billion US dollar. Scenario 2, GDP grow at 6.83%, average inflation 3.69%, and trade surplus of $8.15 billion US dollar. Japanese Prime Minister Kishida Fumio and his Canadian counterpart Justin Trudeau agree in strengthening cooperation to realize a free and open Indo-Pacific region. Canada, Mr. Kishida, fourth leg of the road and G7 countries ahead of summit in Hiroshima in May. At a meeting in Ottawa yesterday, Prime Minister Kishida said that the year's G7 will discuss global challenges such as climate change and economic security in cooperation with Canada and other countries. The two leaders agreed to join forces to successfully organize the summit in Hiroshima amid the contracted Russia-Ukraine conflict and other international problems. Prime Minister Trudeau expressed his approval that Canada announced a new Indo-Pacific strategy in November, which described China as an increasingly uncomfortable global partner. The Justice Department have appointed a special counsel to lead the investigation into the discovery of classified documents of President Joe Biden's private office and elsewhere. A classified document was discovered in November at Biden's private office in Washington. Another batch was found in a separate location. The record dates back when Mr. Biden was vice president. President Biden said that he was surprised by findings and that his team is working together to look into why they are there. A special prosecutor is a prosecutor who investigates cases where there may be a conflict of interest for authorities. That is the end of our news today. Thank you for your time listening.